is that real self-care is not an escape, it's a reconnection. So this is literally how we're rewiring our nervous system to choose calm, safety, and self-connection automatically. This one question is where change begins. All right, ladies, let's talk about self-care. For years, I did what we've all been told to do. I booked the massage, I got the pedicure, I scheduled in the occasional me time, but even in those moments, my mind wasn't resting. I'd be laying on the massage table thinking about my to-do list, or I'd be at the nail salon getting my pedicure done, catching up on all the emails and trying to be productive because somewhere deep down, I didn't think those moments were enough to really care for myself. And honestly, they weren't. I'd come back into my life maybe feeling a little bit better, having cute toes, but not filled up, not present, and not changed. And definitely not equipped with anything that I could actually use in the moments where I needed self-care the most. When I was running late, when I was trying to get out the door and one of our children had a meltdown, when I was stuck in traffic with a full inbox of emails and no mental space to process any of it and late to where I was supposed to be. That's when it hit me. The model of self-care we've been sold as women is broken. It tells us that self-care is something that we earn. It takes a big chunk of time that has to be scheduled or purchased. But what I've learned through years of practice, personal experience, and diving into the science for over a decade is that real self-care is not an escape, it's a reconnection. It's knowing how to shift your state in the realest, lifey moments of your day, not just when the calendar finally says that you're off duty. It's micro moments of regulation with our nervous system. It's microdosing, play, and connection. And over time, these tiny shifts rewire everything from the way our life looks and feels to the way our nervous system is actually wiring and processing. Every time we interrupt the urge to react, to reach for our phone, and to fill every empty space with busyness, we're creating a pattern interrupt. And in that pause, we're creating a choice. We create a chance to carve a new path in our life and our nervous system. Now, I won't lie, at the beginning, the old path feels easier, it feels familiar, and it's the one your body knows and your nervous system craves because it feels safe. But the more we practice choosing something new, this new path, the micro moments of connection, choosing calm over chaos, serenity over stress, the more normal and intuitive it becomes. Think of and visualize this. It's literally like walking through an overgrown forest. And so the first time we're walking through, it's messy. We're clearing branches, tripping on roots, second guessing if we're even going the right way. All right, so as we are consciously carving out this new path, as we are choosing to create a life that feels more like ease, flow, and joy, and we are realizing these little moments that we have that in the past we've been filling with grabbing our phone, scrolling our emails, more to-dos, getting it done, and we're realizing that we're here and ready to try something new. We're ready to practice filling these moments instead with something that actually serves us, something that actually helps us feel connected and grounded again, something that we actually want rather than what we feel we're supposed to do. The reality is this is literally carving a new path, and at the beginning, it doesn't always feel easy. And so what's really important, what I talk through women in my community, is taking a moment at the fork in the road of that path, taking a moment to become aware and conscious instead of reacting and pausing. We're laying down new groundwork. You can literally visualize walking through an overgrown forest. And at the beginning, when we're carving out these new paths and making these new decisions and making new choices in these moments, it can feel like you're walking on overgrown branches, trees, high, tall grass. Every time we practice this new way of living, we're rewiring our nervous system. We are pounding the branches and grass down and making a more smooth path for ourselves. This is literally what's happening in our nervous system. We're creating new connections and pathways. And the more we practice by walking down that new path, which starts by simply pausing and making a choice to fill our cup before everybody else's, these neural pathways become stronger. That overgrown path becomes really smooth and easy to walk down. And so literally, it becomes more like second nature. It becomes our default. It becomes the choice that we start to make without even thinking about it. It becomes more of the life that we desire through these repetitive patterns and practice. So this is literally how we're rewiring our nervous system to choose calm, safety, and self-connection automatically. This will look like those moments where you actually finally put your feet up in those minutes that you have throughout the day, that you don't pull yourselves out of it by thinking you're doing something wrong. We don't do this perfectly, we practice and we do it together. It takes time, it takes reminders, it takes accountability, and it takes support. And this is exactly why I created Best Friends Book Nook. Yes, it's a book club, but really it's a nervous system reconnection movement. Together, we're using transformational nonfiction books as our guide. We read them together, most of us, but you can come even if you don't get through the reading. We reflect, we get to meet the authors and ask our questions with them on live calls. And most importantly, we support each other while we're practicing a new rhythm and carving a new pathway for our lives. It's a new model of self-care that fits into your real life. It's a new model that actually feels accessible, doable, and sustainable. It's a model that doesn't require you to escape anymore. It's simply asking to reconnect. So here's how you try this today. Start by becoming aware of how you feel these micro moments. That second when you instinctively reach for your phone or ask yourself, what can I get done? Pause, notice it, and ask what would feel good right now. This one question is your pattern interrupt. This one question is where change begins. And if you're ready to walk this new path with us, click the link below, join us in the Best Friends Book Nook. This is so much more than a book club, it's a movement and you belong in it. Let's walk this new path together.